Good day, YouTube. Two things. This I said in my last video that I was going to do a video about like the sort of like biker community stuff that you get, and some people know, some people don't. So I'll be doing that now. I'm also going to do another video, which is a review of Iron Man 3, which I saw yesterday. But I'm not going to say anything more about that. So, biker community, biker mentality, whatever you want to call it. I think a lot of people don't realise is that if you're a car driver or a cager, as a lot of bikers tend to call them, there's not really any sort of ness that goes with it. You don't really see many people saying, "I drive a car. Oh, I drive a car too. That's amazing, we both drive cars." You don't see it as much as when you see bikers. You see a biker talking with another biker, and they talk about so much more than just owning a bike. It's, you know, how it feels when you're riding the bike, you know, how you respond to situations, what it's like to ride a bike in certain conditions. You just don't get it with car drivers. Another thing, I mean, if you're a biker and you know this, or you do this, or you'll have noted this at some point, just about every biker that passes another biker will just tip their head. Just, you know, that's it. Just riding along, and that's it. And it's just like a gesture to you know, state your sort of politeness, I suppose, because, you know, you're both in the same boat. You're both riding bikes. You're both essentially increasing your chance of having an accident, and whatnot. And I noticed it especially when I went to the big biker meeting thing. It's just everyone was people who'd never met in their before in their lives, just talking to each other like they'd known each other for ages, talking about their bikes, talking about what it was like to ride their bikes, talking about different bikes they've ridden throughout their lives. And that was just really cool to think that something as simple as owning an engine strapped to two wheels could create this community of people that just, even though they'd never met, just bonded in a way. I think that's really cool. But at the same time, I think it's strange that it has to come down to owning a bike for people to just think we're all the same, really. And I think it's really weird that you don't really get it with cars. I mean, you get like owners clubs, like VW Golf Owners Club, and oh yeah, we all drive VW Golfs, but you don't get it just as a consensus with car drivers and cages, or car drivers or cages, which I think is a bit strange. But hey, what are you going to do? I think it's really unfair to say that there is a biker mentality, or whatever you want to call it, because I mean, every biker is the same. People say that all bikers want to do is go really fast, sneak through all traffic, and all this crap. I mean, I think that's a really crap stereotype to make. That'd be like me saying that all cages are psychopaths, and all they want to do is kill other bikers. I mean, it's true in a way. Most car drivers don't like bikers for whatever reason. Not all, but it seems like quite a big group of cages just seem to really hate bikers for no other reason than the fact that they're bikes. And I think that's really strange. But to say that all bikers do one specific thing is just a bit dumb, because I don't ridiculously break the speed limits. I mean, I might occasionally go over a little bit, but my speedo's broken, so I've just got to guess when I'm going the right speed. And like when you're cruising on motorways, sometimes it's really easy to go faster than 70 miles an hour, but every cager in that place does it, and it's ridiculous how fast someone can go. I mean, yesterday when I was on the way to see Iron Man with my uncle, I was I was just overtaking someone in the middle lane. They were in the slow lane, I was in the middle lane. I mean, I was probably going 75, 80 miles an hour, which, yes, is going too fast, but this guy came past me. I swear to God he was easily in triple figures, because I was, going, they say the car here was going about 65, so I was just trying to get past him and cut back in, and this guy just came straight past me, and I mean literally it was a case of, it was like he was doing that straight past me. He was past me and gone in a matter of seconds, and that guy was clearly going ludicrous speed. So to say that a biker always wants to go ridiculously fast when you've got cagers who do it, and do it to a greater extent, and are less likely to be paying complete attention to what's going on around them, I think is really stupid. And also, like, when it comes down to things like accidents, people always say, oh, bikers cause more accidents than anything else. Well, no, we don't. I think bikes are involved in about 10% of accidents nationally per year, or 10 or 20%, something like that. And almost every single time it is down to the fact that a cager hasn't paid attention, hasn't looked properly for a bike, hasn't put their fucking phone down. That annoys me more than anything, is when a biker gets hurt because a cager's been on the phone. And it's illegal to drive whilst on the phone, and if doing it has caused someone to die or get injured, how can people not feel insanely guilty about doing it? How can someone else then think, oh, it's okay if I use the phone whilst I'm driving, just because someone else did it and had and caused an accident, but it won't happen to me? I think it's really selfish to do that. I mean, I don't use my phone whilst I'm riding. I would never think about it. I don't set up some sort of system inside my helmet so I can use the phone. When I'm on my bike, I'm on my bike, and I'm going from point A to point B, and I'm going as humanly safely as I absolutely can, because I don't think there is any reason to try and I've forgotten the word. That's annoying when that happens. I just don't think it's right to potentially put someone else at risk because I'm not fully paying attention to what I'm doing. And I don't think I think it should be exactly the same for cages, because if they're trying to do 10 things at once, they're driving, they're on the phone, they've got the kids in the back, they're arguing with their wife, they're singing along with the radio. All this stuff is distracting them from what they're supposed to be doing, and I don't think that's right. And one last thing, cagers who have said to me that for the few times that I have listened to music on my MP3 player, which is now officially dead, where is it? There we go. Dead. Broken screen. And it just doesn't. I can charge this for days now, and it will not work. It is completely and utterly destroyed. It works as a memory storage device now, though, which is alright. But I have listened to music a couple of times whilst I've been riding, and it's always been a case of one earphone. Volume's max, obviously, but it's one earphone. Actually, it's usually this ear. I can strap it in with my tragus piercing. And I do that, so I can still hear everything that's going around. And people have said to me, oh, it's illegal for you to do that. But it's not. It simply isn't, and I want to clear this up right now. There is no law stating that a biker can't listen to. I could put both earphones in if I wanted to. It'd be stupid, because then I wouldn't be able to tell what's going on. But cages can listen to their radios at 1,000,000 decibels, and a biker is allowed to ride with an earphone in, or earphones in. It's just allowed. You get bikes with radios, like big Mahoofas things, like the what is it? The BMW X 1000 or something. No, the X. Oh, I can't remember what it is. That's annoying. Oh well. Actually, no. The Yamaha FJR. That's the FJR 12 and 1300s. They've got radios built in. Don't know how you'd be able to listen to a radio while you're on a bike, because when you're going at like 70 miles an hour, all you can hear is. So, but yeah, you can get bikes with radios built in, so it's not illegal for a biker to listen to music whilst riding. That is just bullshit. And when I was riding with an earphone in, I was riding along and an ambulance was coming behind me. I pulled over and there were cages just going past, and it took them another like 10 seconds to realise that this ambulance was coming, so I was still hearing the ambulance long before they were. So yeah, it's not illegal for a biker to listen to music. It's not advised, really, because it does reduce the amount that you can hear and perceive, but that doesn't really matter, because if you're paying enough attention to what you're doing and the music's just there, sort of drown out the background noise, which is what I used it for, because sometimes just hearing it gets a bit irritating on really long haul journeys. So it was just a case of using earphones as like earplugs to drown some sort of road noise out. But yeah, it's not illegal. Just don't tell me that it's illegal. And fucking hell, cages, sort it out. Start paying more attention to what you're doing, because I've seen so many videos from just this year. I mean, we're nearly 5 months into the year, and I've already seen videos of cages doing stupid shit, like they're talking on the phone, they look away from the road, look up, oh, traffic stop, there's a biker there, I'm going to slam on the brakes but not fully brake in time, and I'm just going to plough into the back of this biker and sandwich it in between these two cars. And it's not just because you're a cager doesn't mean you need to pay less attention. It just doesn't. You should pay exactly the same amount of attention, if not more attention, than the biker does, because you need to look out for bikes. You're in a big fucking metal cage. You have all this stuff around you. All we've got is a little, plastic helmet with some polystyrene in it and some titanium and Kevlar plating. That's all we've got. So yeah, it's just a message to cages. Keep an eye out, pay more attention, and don't get complacent when you're driving just because you think something's not going to happen to you, because it will if you're not paying attention. Yeah, thanks for watching that, guys. That's just a rant that I've been planning for quite a while. And keep an eye out for my Iron Man 3 review, which will be coming up either later today after this, or in the next couple of days, because I have until Tuesday off work. Holla! So yeah, thanks for watching, guys. Like, rate, comment, subscribe, share, that's all cool. And keep an eye out for future videos. Enjoy watching my old ones, and stay safe!